Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dr. Crypto here, and in this video I'm going to talk about CRO, crypto.com and Bitcoin as well. I don't know about you, but I've got that gut feeling the technicals are also showing it, and also the fundamentals are showing it, that we're getting closer to that alt season. And when that alt season comes, all these altcoins we've seen in front of us right now are all going to start popping off. This is when the liquidity from Bitcoin starts dripping into these altcoins and then start getting these explosive moves to the upside. This is where you see altcoins go to the all-time high. I'm all geared up. I'm all prepared for it. I've got my plan. I know where I'm going to be taking profits. I know where I'll be taking profits on my CRO and all the other coins that I've got. People will rotate from Bitcoin into the altcoins. And for me, I've been gearing up for this for 3 years now. I've been prepping for it for 3 years. And it's all getting closer and it's getting more real, because a lot of the altcoins now have made moves to the upside. And now they're preparing themselves ready for that next stage of alt season, which is, like I said, it's just around the corner. It could happen today. It could happen in a week's time. It could happen at any point in time. You've got to be prepared for it. We can see CRO straight up there, sitting at 112% up. You can't really grumble. A lot of people were saying CRO's dead coin. It's a stable coin. It's not doing nothing. And look where we are now. We're up 112%. If you're buying like I was in the bear market, where everyone was so fearful, you're going to be up a lot of money at the moment. And we've only just beginning as well. We've got a long way to go. The meme coins are one of the things I'm watching as well, because of the meme coins. They can make big moves, especially the lower cap meme coins as well. Like one of the coins I own is Ponky. Ponky is one of them, sitting at what, $400 million. That, I think that's got a 1 billion to 3 billion market cap, or even more, to be honest with you. But anyway, we're talking about CRO today, and we can see a lot on the monthly. There's a lot of green. On the weekly, a lot of green. On the hourly, also a lot of green as well. But we can look at the volume on CRO sitting at 72 million, just over, and the market cap is sitting at $4.4 billion. And bullishness is still at 89 and 11%. I think that will change as soon as alt season starts coming along and we start seeing CRO make some moves to the upside. I think that's going to change. And I really do think CRO is going to go to that $1 mark. I think it's going to go to the $2 to $3 mark. Why do I think that? It's because I've said it in other videos. We've got that roadmap now. We've got the roadmap there, which is supersonic bullishness. Rewards on Bitcoin, crypto.com stablecoin, CRO ETFs, maybe, I don't know. Will we get some burns? But there's a lot of things happening. But we've also got news that Chris said they will be acquiring companies to help with for their banking and stocks. And it says here, we are excited to announce the acquisition of Chart Prime, a global financial exchange broker service that holds investments dealer license, global business license issued by the Financial Service Commission of Mauritius. This acquisition will further enable the expansion of our license to securities, derivatives and options, futures, offerings and more. Now, Chris in the AMA did say that he'll be acquiring, and as we go along, they will be releasing that information. Once they've gone and made the payment for these companies, then they'll release it. I think they've already done them, but they're just going to release them as they go. That's my personal opinion. You can see Chris here tweeted it out. Crypto.com delivering relentlessly against our public roadmap. The acquisition will enable us to power our equities and derivatives solution globally. And this is what gets me going with crypto.com and bullishness for the CRO coin, because the CRO now is at the heart of crypto.com. And it's Chris, as I said before in the other videos, that on his profile, he's now put CRO. As soon as Donald Trump got into power, he changed it. CRO is at the heart of this roadmap. And it's worth checking out this roadmap, because you've got to zoom out. If we see these dips come along, we see people quite easy getting fearful. Alt season's not going to happen. Bitcoin's not going to go to 100,000. You've got to remove the noise. You've got to remove it. I've seen so many people in the previous bull market of 2021 where alts weren't moving and Bitcoin was flying out. It was Bitcoin's time. It was Bitcoin's bull market. Alts are never going to go anywhere. People were selling. I had friends of mine who never listened to me. They just sold. And then suddenly we got that alt season where it went parabolic. Where were those people again? They were angry. They couldn't believe it. And then what they were doing is They sold, and then they started FOMOing in at the top. And when the bear market came, they got left at the top. And I'm starting to get this now. I'm starting to get some friends of mine which have said, oh, you know, it's not going to happen. Alt season's not going to happen. And I sold. And I said to them, you know, you're going to do the same thing, aren't you? You're going to sell at the top. And I haven't heard of them at the moment since. But retail are coming back. Retail are here now, but more and more coming back. But for CRO, zoom out. Look at the fundamentals. You just have to look at the roadmap to feel bullish. Everything they're doing on here is so bullish. Banking and stock, they're becoming like a Revolut. That's what they want to do. But they want to go worldwide. They want to crush. They don't want to be laggers. They want to be winners. They want to be at the forefront. And that's what makes me bullish. And I said it in the bear market when I was making these videos, and I was only getting 100 people watching, 200 people viewing. And I said, you've got to zoom out on crypto.com. They're builders. Doesn't matter what's going on, they will build. And they have done that. And they are doing it now. We can see the CRO token at the moment. This is on the 4 hourly. We had that falling wedge. We've broken out of that falling wedge now. We're gradually coming down only slightly. And we're respecting this area of 16 pence at the moment. We're respecting that. Obviously, Bitcoin comes down a bit more. We could, but at the moment, we're just chopping it around between these two, between 20 pence and 15 pence. But at the moment, respecting that 16 pence kind of area. The MACD has reset itself as well. But we look at the weekly. The weekly even looks more bullish, in my opinion. Look at that. The MACD is only just starting to turn up. We had that big impulsive wave. When I was saying here, watch this falling wedge, at some point we're going to break out. And I said it in a number of videos back before we broke out. Just watch this falling wedge. And look what happened. We broke out. And we broke out now, and we're respecting this zone of what I think is accumulation area. This is, for me personally, a DCAing area, because we've got a long way to go to get up to that dollar, which was back here in 2021. And the same thing is happening. We just had that bigger consolidation and then push to the upside, and the same thing is happening again on the weekly. So this is where I say you've got to be prepared for big moves, because like I said, alt season at number 37, it's getting closer and closer. And we can see down here, we're getting closer. As soon as we break this area, alt season starts. Get to 75, we're in alt season. And like I said, it could happen at any point in time. This could shoot up at any point in time. So you just got to be prepared for that. And this is where I think CRO is going to make, you know, it's going to melt faces. That's my personal opinion. I think that's where it's going to go. Look, if we get some sort of like geopolitical massive all-out war, then obviously things can change very drastically. So you've always got to be prepared for anything like that. But we can see here, Bitcoin dominance, the rising wedge. We're moving up to the upside. At some point, that dominance will break down. Could it be today? Could it be in a week's time? Could it be the end of December, beginning of January? Of course it could. It could keep going up. If Bitcoin keeps on shooting up and hits 100K, then expect dominance to keep on rising. But at the moment, we keep on going there. We've come down a bit. We're hitting an area of resistance here. Like I said, that drop down, get down to 44%, drop down to 52, 50, 44. You know, alts are going to absolutely explode. And that is why I'm not selling. And one of the risks, what I learned in previous bull cycles is rotating my money around, and then found out the coin I sold a bit of shot up, went up 100%, 1,000%. And I think I was absolutely gutted. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just sitting on my hands with my CRO, with my Pepe, with my Ponky, with my Core, with my Merry, and a few other coins. I'm just sitting on my hands and being patient and waiting. And that's what I'm doing as well. And we can see here, total 3 at the moment. We had that accumulation in the bear market. We've come up, created a bull flag, and we can see here, we've broken out of that bull flag right now. And like I said, when you extrapolate this to around about there and take that out to here, to that bull flag, that's going to take us up close to $1 trillion. That's in my personal opinion. We can look at also Bitcoin on the weekly as well. 3 years cup and handle, bull flag through, absolutely gone parabolic, and we've come out onto that one. But if we look on the daily as well, check out the daily. But like I said before, we've got that moon phase at the moment. So we can see here, we've only just started on that moon. If you believe in the moon cycles and up that kind of thing. Some people call it mumbo jumbo, but if you believe in this kind of thing, we're in a bull mode here. We had that bear pushed up, and look at that, we're on the bull at the moment. We're just starting on that moon cycle for the bullishness to move on up to the upside. But looking at the 4 hour, we've got that red wedge again. And look at that. We extrapolate the pole to create that there. That's going to take us up to about $109,000. Now, are we going to do that? I think the bullish news out there at the moment is making the bullishness of me feel like that's where we're heading to. At some point soon, we're going to get to that. We really are. We've got the money flow coming in as well on the side for B. And all the fundamentals for Bitcoin at the moment are starting to push to the upside. Now, obviously, we could get a correction. We have not had no major correction yet. That could happen. But I think at the moment, the bullishness is moving up to the upside. But as we've got a bullish in America, regulatory compliance is actually sort of moving away at the moment, and hopefully we're going to get this new adoption, obviously with Donald Trump, because actually Donald Trump media firm explores the backed crypto exchange, which they are purchasing, which is really, really bullish. So don't forget, we've got Brian Armstrong meeting the president, Donald Trump, at some point. I think it's today. I really think it is. And maybe they're going to talk about this new crypto exchange, but also, are they going to get Brian Armstrong on, basically a part of the government there for working on the compliance for crypto, a new regulation for crypto? That's what I'm thinking at the moment. But it's all bullishness. We've got a bull in terms of Donald Trump, and he's surrounded by people who are also crypto friendly as well. So yeah, overall, it's looking really, really bullish for crypto. But like I said, you just got to be prepared for any kind of pullbacks. Any kind of pullbacks, in my opinion, nothing I say is financial advice, is buying opportunities, in my opinion. But yeah, everything's looking great. Everything's looking bullish. Have a plan. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.